disciplined in all areas of my life because I want a wonderful and a beautiful life.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it's that mindset again. It's like, I'm not going back to that.
Right.
There's no way I'm going back to anything close to that. Right. You know what? I have fun, I have balance, but never, ever. You know what? That's why people think, oh, well, you know, what else are you going to do? And it's like, well, what else am I not going to do?
Exactly.
Because I already know what that looks like. I'm not going there. I'm like, I'm going to do whatever I possibly can do. It's going to be anything. Right. So check it off the list. My bucket list just keeps growing. And I know you guys are the same type of people because it's just like, it just keeps going and going and going. So you're writing a book. What's the name of the book?
What do you think? Mindset of a Champion.
Well, MOC, they don't know.
MOC, the book is Mindset of a Champion. So, and that all came from paperwork in prison.
Yeah.
Everything was illustrated and drawn out in prison on crayons, markers, and napkins, and commissary where I had to fill out to get Cheetos and Oreos. That was my business plan. So, but that's where it was all laid out. Mindset of a Champion. That's the book. It's all finished. I wrote it myself. Woo! Almost 300 pages. I didn't hire a ghostwriter to write it out. I sat there. My agent thought it was going to take me like 6 months to a year. Guy, shout outs to Guy ATB. Under 50 days.
Wow.
Under 50 days.
I got to get my button gear.
Make up your mind and go do it.
Yeah, I've been talking about it forever. Yeah. Well, I was just on Josefa's show, and thank you for making me accountable because we decided December 16th this year is my 4 years in LA in this country. And I'm putting out my book. Nice. I've been writing it for like 7 years. I've gotten so many chapters. I guess I needed one more life lesson. And
there you go.
I've had about 5 since I've been here. So awesome. I think I better stop there before the book's like 1,200 pages.
Part 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm already ready for part 2.
So what do you think are the tricks to getting a book done and, you know, just making sure you do it? Because a lot of us are like, yeah, we're writing a book. We're all authors to be.
I heard E.T. Yeah. I heard exactly. Everyone, I'm gonna do a movie. I want to do a script. I want to write a book. I'm gonna start a clothing line. I'm gonna right. Well, I started from. I'm gonna answer your question, but I started my clothing line from prison. I was in my 1-bedroom apartment in Tulsa, and a year later, I was in a manufacturing facility that was bigger than a Gold's Gym. 400,000 square feet. We had 200 employees in the back working. I had my own big master office, manufacturing deal. Just, you know, so the reality, I didn't even know how to get a T-shirt and print on it. Now I went to designing my own clothes and hand-picking the fabric from Korea and then design all of that. So, but E.T., he said, there was a girl who said, what is, you know, the key? I'm a procrastinator, she says. How do I get things done? He says, there's no such thing as procrastination. Yep. It's just not a priority.
I listen to that. It's marked as one of my favorites.
So why'd you ask me?
Because I want to hear. I know the answer, but your answer is different than mine. But
not in that
actually,
case,
obviously, it's not today.
We're all busy.
Yeah.
We're busy. We have different things going on. But what is it that we really need to get done for whatever reason? Yes. Is it because of financial need? Is it because you have a deadline for a whole team that's relying on you? Do you have a family, kids, wife, children? All of those things. Yeah. Make up your mind and just do it. So,
I'd like to add to that as well. My business coach, shout out to Mike. He's amazing because he's like, just do it, because we're all going to be like, oh, well, we're busy, we're doing this. But one of my character defects is that I'm a perfectionist. So I want everything to be perfect. So it's like, oh, okay, well, until I get this done and that's polished and that's perfect, then I'll put my book out.
But you don't do anything when you wait for it to be the right time.
Exactly.
Or the right,
you sit stagnant, you sit idle.
Yeah.
So don't do that, guys. Trust me, it's from experience that I know. And I'm excited to put a book out. I'm excited to read your book. Where are we going to find it?
Well, right now, I've been in LA for the last 6-7 days. I got sand in my face from the beach.
Yeah, I have like sand everywhere.
So I've been in LA. I've been doing interviews, TV, radio. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
And I had a meeting last night. There's the editor in New York already said this writer has a powerful, interesting voice. That's what he said. That was his first critique. He says, are you guys going to turn this into a series, is what he said. But we already had a meeting for someone else who wanted it to turn into a movie. So now we've already had 2 discussions on that.
Awesome.
So now the discussion isn't, well, who are we going to publish it with? Now there's like, well, we need to publish it with a deal on the film altogether.
Okay.
So that kind of like, it's going to prolong it, but it's only going to make such a bigger, powerful impact. Like, we're not doing things on a small level.
No.
I'm not. It's the mindset. You know, if that's the case, then I'll just go online and self-publish it and, and sell it to my friends.
Okay, what else? That's not your style. And that's not any of our style. Okay, what about the next 2 years? What other things? I mean, I know your bucket list is like through the roof.
No, well, so I just did a photo shoot on Monday.
Yep.
It's been like 3 years since I shot with Noel DeGanta. Shout outs to Noel. Traci
Shout out,
was there.
Noel, he's awesome.
So when we shot, first time I shot with him, we got two covers magazines, and then another 20 different publications in 20 different magazines. So this photo shoot was even better.
Yes.
So you saw it, you know. Yeah. So
I have to say, because I have to tell everybody, everyone, talks about fitness models being editing and airbrushed abs and things like that. Every picture that Noel took of you was flawless and it was perfect. There's no editing. There's no touch-ups. There was no, like, Abe just did everything. It was like, yep, perfect. It was like having the perfect child kind of thing. It was bizarre to watch because I've been in a lot of photo shoots and never seen anything like that. And none of mine have ever been that flawless.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I don't doubt that you're going to be on some major covers. And
well, that's the goal, is to land some major publications and time that with the book release and time that with the movie. And then obviously that's going to turn into a whole nationwide tour. And then I'm going to, the plan up here, right, that I've already visualized 3-4 months ago, was to be way different than just a fitness guy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm writing a real book. The book is not about fitness, although fitness was a huge part of it. I attached that to the book and the movie, and then do a tour in your traditional Barnes & Nobles. And then now, where am I headed to? The GNCs, the vitamin shops, the Complete Nutritions. So now we're cross-branding for everybody.
Yeah.
So this is a big master plan.
Amazing. Yeah. I know you're going to succeed on all levels.
Amen.
We want to give a shout out to TC1 Gel, because
TC1 Gel.
You guys are awesome. I've got
that's a huge deal. Yeah. That's a huge blessing. I'm the face of that brand, TC1 Gel. So I appreciate all your guys' support and everything that you're doing. They're flying me out to Vegas tomorrow. I got to catch my flight.
Olympia,
yeah. Booth 461, guys, will be there taking photos, hanging out. Come say bye. If we're lucky enough, we'll get Traci to stop by. There it is. There's the TC1 Gel.
Go. Yes. Shout out. I love this product, and
you gotta get you some.
I gotta get me some. You sweat. It just peels the water off. Yeah. I'm hoping that I'll get to come by the booth. Olympia is always the funnest time of year.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna have some fun down there. So go see Abe at his booth, and I know we'll all be kind of like doing the festivities and pool parties and all that fun stuff. So I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome.
Souza, let's just share. Tell us the next, big things for you besides, getting Abe and I into our movie and. No pressure.
Well, we've got, obviously we're still working to complete Replicant. We've got New York, where we're made the finals for the stunt reel for the action showcase.
Awesome.
We'll be back down here maybe just over a week, because Art has done a invite only for fight choreography. And we are one of the lucky few people who've got to come down and work with Art. Totally excited about that. So we're going. We're going to be right back down again. Yes, thank you so much.
Wow, huge shout out to Art Camacho.
Oh, we love him, and he has his own song, by the way. But I won't share it now. But we never say his name without singing. It is actually impossible for us to do it because we start singing his name all the time, because he's just got the coolest name ever, right? Art Camacho. Is that your real name? But yeah, so we're going to be back down here next week just to work with Art on that one, and then there's a couple of more events in October and in February, and just kind of things like that. That's kind of about what we're doing.
Beautiful.
That's the thing about most of it is in the U.S. and the most of what we're doing is actually here in the U.S. We may have something in the U.K., but most, we're in Canada, but most of the stuff we're doing is here.
All right.
The UK.
Inspirational words of wisdom for action actors or actors that want to get into movies.
Sure.
A few, we got 3 minutes left. So just anything to let these guys know what to do and how to do it.
Okay. Basically, obviously, number one, mindset, believe in yourself. It doesn't matter what you do. Just keep training. Put yourself on a little video start sending it to people, connect, going to seminars, learning. Make sure you have seminars by the people who are doing it, not the people who want to do it, but the people who are actually doing it. Go to the seminars, and then just keep developing your skill set, because if you've got a good personality, you can do more than one thing. I think most people are happy to have those type of people on board.
Absolutely. Souza, where do we find you on social media?
Well, you can find us at Real Diverse, REEL, Diverse. We're on Facebook with that. We're on, website. If you want to find myself, I'm Souza, Suza, Singh, Singh. I'm on Twitter, Facebook as well. So you could just call Traci and find me. No, I'm just sorry, Traci. All these people calling.
I'll send you a message.
No. So yeah, just Facebook, Souza Singh. You can Google me, and also Real Diverse is basically our organization, and you can find most of our projects under that.
Beautiful. Awesome. And Abe Cruz, where do we find you?
You guys can go to abecruz.com or on social media, The Real Abe Cruz. Abe Cruz, just putting Abe Cruz Google. That's it. It takes you to everything.
That's how cool he is. He just pops up everywhere. Yeah. What a fun day. Like, unbelievable. Love you, Souza. Love you, Abe. And a lot of for fun things to come. So Olympia this weekend. We've got a lot of great stuff out there. So we'll see you guys in Vegas. We're here every Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The TLC Unleashed Show, Hollywood Vibes, Sports and Life. Shout out to SWAT Fuel. Shout out to Curtis & Co. Watches. And it's time to go have some fun and play.
Send me a watch.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Peace. Shout out to Corey, my agent guy. Love you guys all in Oklahoma. My whole family.
Shout out to Canada.
Shout out to Canada.